So this is my bike. I like it. I've had it for since 19 just kidding. Since 2018 or 19? No, I don't know. 2020. Anyways, I've had it for a good 4 or 5 years at least. I got it from Full Cycle in Minneapolis. I bought it right before I left for a bike tour. I had like an old Schwinn. It was yellow, but it didn't shift and it didn't have brakes. So I opted out right before the trip and I bought this thing. And it was awesome. And I loved it. And I still do. It made that trip really fun. I had done a trip a year or two before with that same Schwinn bike, which I don't have anymore. And I didn't have brakes, and I think it shifted then, but I wore Crocs and I wore like a hole almost all the way through, and it was a great trip and it was fine, but it was to Duluth and there's hills and stuff. That was in the fall with the Schwinn, and then this was in the spring with this bike. It was a super fun trip. It rained like the whole time, kinda. It was a music tour, low-key. We brought like 3 guitars. There was 5 of us. And this bike did it. I didn't change anything on it since then, besides the baskets, which are professionally mounted, as you can see. Please take notes. Oh, and bars. I put these bars on it about 2 years ago, maybe. Not even. Or yeah, maybe a year and a half. But I've loved this bike, and it never really breaks down on me, besides flats, because I ride it like a mountain bike. Oh, funny thing about this rack, the rear rack, I bought it from Marketplace, and I drove I don't know, 20 minutes away, kind of farish, and the guy had a bunch of racks on his page, but then when I got there, it was only this one, which I didn't want, and I was just like, oh. But his garage was so cluttered of stuff. He's a kind of older guy too, and he was trying to get rid of stuff, so I bought it for like 20 bucks, which I would not even have taken it for free, but you know, hey. But now I rock it. Doesn't really hold much, but it's nice and wide on the back as far as putting stuff to it or strapping stuff to it. Trying to think anything else about this bike. I've just loved this bike. It's a little small for me, I think. This is the bike that I started going on group rides with the scene in Minneapolis with, and at the time I started doing that, it had dropper bars on it that I had flipped upright, and they were just wonky bullhorn bars. Oh, I used rim tape there. I really beat this bike, and I cover it with spray paint and random paint from projects that I'm doing at work or whatnot, because I like to keep it ugly. I should probably take better care of it. But there's the full cycle. Oh yeah, and then my mud flaps water guard things are from Stepwise. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's just milk carton, zip ties. Way too many zip ties on this bike. But, you know, it's cute. But I would not. You know, they say like zip ties break and whatnot. I don't know if a zip tie is ever broken on this bike. But I've ridden this bike a lot, and I like it a lot. And it's flat, and the front wheel on it. I was just riding this bike. The front wheel is like really messed up. I need to get that fixed. But I threw my front wheel from my Miata on this one. Oh, I forgot the bell. Are you ready? Pretty cute. New Belgium. Oh yeah, and then as you can see, I only have one brake on this bike. Left-handed rear brake. You know, old BMX shit. Yeah. I really like this seat actually. I don't know anything about it or what the deal is, but I really like it. Yeah. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. See you guys.